This video is gonna be Overpowered Weapons Part 2. And there's gonna be multiple a series here. A part 1. There's already part 1. This is part 2, 3, 4, right? Overpowered weapons. So, OP weapons or abilities sometimes. Starting out now, this is gonna be the GTA 4 DLC. This was literally like its own game. This DLC gives you this shotgun that can shoot out like these explosive type rounds. It's kind of like some sort of a AA-12, like an AA-12 shotgun, right? This is very OP in that what it does really well is that like literally dents cars, military vehicles. Like this is extremely overpowered, and it also dents helicopters and all that. And this is a high damage weapon. It'll take out enemies very quickly. It's very this is very effective. And the AA-12 shotgun / a grenade launcher. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, this is a very OP weapon. The next one is going to be Just Cause 2. In Just Cause 2, there's this one weapon where it's kind of a similar idea to the previous one, but this one, it's kind of like this one cluster a grenade. The cluster a grenade launcher or whatever, first you shoot up one grenade and then multiple grenades explode from that. So there's multiple grenades that literally will spawn from that one single grenade, and then it's one huge explosion. It's very good for taking out tanks, certain types of silos. And this is also introduced. It's also brought back in Just Cause 4 as well. It's also in Just Cause 4. And this weapon is like a very high damage weapon, and a limited like in terms of bullets. And as well, Just Cause has certain weapons will have a secondary fire similar to Resistance 3, but a secondary fire for this gun like it does creates like an even bigger explosion. But yeah, very effective. And the next weapon is gonna be the scavenger from Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies. Now, the scavenger it's kind of shaped like some sort of a sniper rifle. And this literally shoots out this one timed explosive, and this is amazing for a crowd control. And then literally like when it goes off, all the zombies are vaporized. They just disappeared. This will take out up to like 20, 25 zombies, depending on like how many zombies are like in the area. But this is very good for a crowd control. And now the thing is that at first it's called the scavenger, and like when you actually upgrade it, Pack a Punch, it has another name, the laser array, something like that. But this weapon can cause a splash damage to you. So splash damage is basically like you gain damage from using the weapon. So like if the explosion blows up too close to you, your character will also take damage as a result. But like if you don't have you have to get a PhD flopper perk to basically become immune to a splash damage. But anyways, the scavenger is very good, and as well, this is also like a ranged weapon, and it's very good for taking out the boss, George Romero, right? So there's a boss, right, invincible boss, but the boss has a certain weakness to this weapon, right? This weapon can take out that boss quickly, and like when the boss goes down, he gives you like an extra weapon and as well an extra perk, right? But the scavenger is highly worth getting, and this is a very limited type of weapon in that it's only found on a Call of the Dead, right? Another weapon or ability is this one time travel ability in Titanfall 2. This is a very cool ability in that this ability allows you to time travel in the exact same location. I believe it's like a 10-year gap, so you can travel back to the same location 10 years previous, right? So you're in this area, the future. Literally, this facility has been destroyed, right? This type of tech type facility, and you can literally travel back like to the same area when it was 10 years previous, when the facility was intact, and the platforms will change, and if you're about to die like in the present, you can just go back like to the past, right? And anything, and like a little detail, anything that you destroy like in the past will show up like in the present, right? But this is a very cool type of thing. And as well, the enemies like in the past, if you travel back to the present, the enemies won't follow you, right? But his enemies are like in the present and past, right? So yeah. But yeah, a really cool type of ability. Now, this ability is only in one. It's only in one mission like the game, right? After a while, I believe the fuse box for this, a time travel displacement device actually runs out. So the fuse actually runs out, so you can't use it again. But yeah, very a nice ability and crazy, just crazy, and some of the best sequences are like in a game, definitely. This one is gonna be an ability. So this ability is the Ratstorm ability, like from Dishonored 1. The Ratstorm ability like was very good for crowd control, but this one more so like if you're caught during stealth, literally. Like let's say like you're kind of a sloppy like in a certain area of the game, and your character gets caught. Your character literally summons like this swarm of rats, and then the rats take out like the enemies, and the actual rats will take out the multiple enemies like at once, right? And now the rat swarm can get shot down, right? But for the most part, they're going to overwhelm the enemy, and like it's very this is very useful. This is very useful. It reminds me of Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock Infinite had an ability where you could summon ravens. Or it's like one a raven at a time, and then the raven will fight to attack the enemy. But yeah, this rat swarm ability was very helpful. Now this does have to reload. The overall thing has to refill itself like on the overall magic meter. Like it's best to save this like for the absolute tight moments like in the game. But yeah, rat swarm ability, Dishonored 1. Yeah, so that was part 2 of Overpowered Weapons. And keep in mind that this is based on my opinion, right? You guys might differ, but please leave down below any suggestions for games. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Part 3 coming soon. Thank you.